It's something you can't explain. It's just there, a parent's ferocious instinct to protect their children. We do anything at all to keep them from harm, to make them well if they get sick. The worse the illness is, the stronger the parents have to be. And it doesn't get much worse than neuroblastoma. Although you've probably never heard of it, it's the most aggressive cancer a child can have. So naturally, everyone involved needs incredible strength just to get through each day. But in the case of Olivia and Dylan and their families, there's much, much more. A superhuman effort to beat this dreadful disease.
Come on, Peter!
Oh, Olivia! This is a beautiful room. Meeting Olivia Lambert is simply unforgettable.
I had to tell you something else.
Have I got to lie down?
Nah.
Are we going to do this interview on the floor? Come back over here.
Nah.
This bubbly 4-year-old captured my heart with her wide-eyed courage and a wisdom beyond her years. Are you a happy girl?
You a happy? Are you a happy boy?
I am a happy boy.
I'm a brave girl. A brave girl.
You know what? I reckon you're one of the bravest people I've ever met.
You win a prize.
Oh, you got a big one there.
That's a 5, that's a good one. You're doing pretty well.
Olivia is fighting for her life. She has neuroblastoma, the deadliest cancer a child can get. It strikes the nervous system and spreads aggressively through the body.
Thank you.
And what's happened to your hair?
I'll show you.
Wow,
All gone.
all gone. Why is it all gone, Olivia?
'Cause the chemo makes it going.
What's that medicine trying to do? Is it trying to make you better?
Trying to kill the bad cell.
Olivia's love of life is truly inspiring, but the terrible truth is that at her stage of the disease, there is no cure.
She's a daredevil.
Oh, she's incredible. She's so brave. You're not scared of anything, are you?
Olivia's parents, Kirsty and James, are in awe of their daughter's spirit. In the face of every parent's nightmare, it's helped them stay positive through the tough days since the devastating diagnosis 2 years ago.
There aren't any words to describe how we felt at that time. It's just, your whole world just falls apart.
Absolutely. In the blink of an eye. It's like somebody just reaches in and rips your heart out.
You're happy, aren't you? For the Lamberts, life can never be normal. It's a constant round of hospital visits and medical scans.
And that's like the one you did the other day.
Every test can bring good or bad news. But Olivia faces it all with that same cheerful acceptance.
She's always coped with everything with such maturity, and it's like these kids are almost born with this gift to cope with whatever is thrown their way.
Mommy, Daddy wish they have all the pain, but I got the pain.
How are you? You're all nicely dressed up today.
Olivia's specialist, Dr. Draga Barbaric, has helped her fight this aggressive cancer from the beginning.
This is the Children's Cancer Ward called C2 West.
She says despite the low survival rates, it's not always a death sentence.
There's always hope. There's always a child who will defy the statistics and defy the odds. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Peter, this is Isla.
As a dad myself, it's heartbreaking to accompany Dr. Barbaric on her rounds at the Sydney Children's Hospital.
And Isla's a patient of mine who has neuroblastoma.
Hello.
Hello.
How's your little one going?
It's just been quite tense waiting for the final result, and unfortunately that came back with the worst result possible as well.
There's no stronger bond than that between parent and child. Oh, thank you. Beautiful blue eyes. Yes, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Little wonder they cling to hope and fight this terrible disease with everything they've got. You just think of your own little bubba, don't you? I've got a little one. Can't help but think of it.
It's really tricky. Get the ballot.
She's a fighter. She always has been a fighter, and she always will be.
I made it!
Well done.
So now it's a 1% chance of survival.
Yeah.
Less than that.
But there is hope. Not much, but there's hope.
It's not zero. That's the
Yeah.
way we look at it.
So hope is the word that rings in your head every second of every day.
Oh, well, we're hoping for the
Miracle.
best, for a miracle, yeah.
Miracle.
For another Australian family, the search for a miracle is happening on the other side of the world. 9-year-old Dylan Hartung has come to New York in a desperate bid to beat his neuroblastoma.
Why do you love the statue so much?
Well, it's a sign of freedom, and that's what I like to do, to be free.
Free of what?
Cancer.
4 years ago, Dylan's family gave up everything and uprooted their lives in Melbourne to save his life. A deadly tumour had wrapped around his spine, and his Australian doctors had told him it was inoperable.
Did they say how long you had to live?
Yeah, 2 months.
Did you understand what that meant?
It was hard to believe. Very hard.
The doctors told me that we wouldn't be doing the wrong thing as parents if we made the decision to take him home and love him.
So the doctors were saying to you,
He's going to die and we don't have anything more that we can do for you.
Dylan's mum, Melissa, simply couldn't accept the Australian doctor's verdict.
So I don't know.
With Dylan running out of time, she discovered one last hope, a hospital in New York where doctors were willing to operate to remove the tumour.
Yeah, you're on thin ice to annoy me.
Today, he's well enough to keep up with his brother Kane, cherishing the days they never thought they'd have together.
We were told that you'd only have 2 to 12 months, and we were so lucky to be able to come here and just to see him like this. Like, the doctors here are amazing. It's great.
How do you feel when you hear your brother talk like that?
Wonderful. I feel like I don't have cancer anymore. I feel like we're just back together at home. One hand!
Come on, Dylan.
Dylan isn't cured. He still has the cancer in his bones and bone marrow, but the surgery has kept him alive longer than anyone predicted.
They have bought him time and they still give him the hope of a cure.
That hope might never happen.
It will happen one day. And you don't know whether it's going to happen tomorrow or whether it's going to happen in 20 years. But I'm keeping my son in this world until they come up with the cure.
I know one thing for sure. It's good to be brave. If you believe that you can be brave and you can get through this, then you're going to get through it.
2, 3.
Right now, Dylan's fighting fit, and he's determined to stay that way as he participates in several clinical drug trials to find a cure.
Power, peace, purpose.
It's a grueling regime, but just like Olivia Lambert, Dylan has an extraordinary maturity for his years.
Alright, come on, bring it on, big man.
Okay, big man. Big man's bringing it on. They're managing your cancer.
I'm waiting for a cure, I'm waiting for another treatment, and I'm waiting for all that kind of stuff.
You're a very positive young person. Do you ever worry?
I worry every day. I worry about what might happen if this doesn't work, you know.
Looking at the safety, and I think it's important to...
Olivia's parents, James and Kirsty, also considered going to America, but they've decided to continue treatment in Australia.
Because there are serious side effects to the treatment.
Here too, scientists are fighting to find a cure, developing treatments to target the genes that cause neuroblastoma.
We spent a lot of time researching, emailing. Parents are overseas, and there's perhaps some hope, but there's no cure.
You contacted Dylan Hartung's mum, Melissa. What did she say to you?
She told me that, yes, there's still no cure. There's no magic bullet at the moment. See, you're braver than Mummy.
For now, the best option for Olivia is the most aggressive chemotherapy she can stand.
It's okay, Mummy. Only here.
And again, her optimism is seeing the family through, even when she's losing her hair.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Beautiful.
And just around here, and there's a fairy there.
It's a life of highs and lows, hope and despair. One moment, a hospital visit from Fairy Sparkle.
There's so much to see in a fairy garden. You could go round time and time again.
The next, a blood transfusion to make her little body strong enough to withstand the highly toxic chemotherapy.
And is that blood?
Yes, the blood.
And where's that going?
That's going into my portica. Because it's going there.
Yeah. And what's it doing for you?
It might kill the cancer. Let's sing happy birthday!
Okay.
Happy birthday to you!
Back home in Canberra, it's James's birthday.
1, 2, 3.
You want to help Daddy make a wish?
I've got a very special wish to make.
Bet it's the same wish we all wish for.
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
But again, a happy moment is shattered by another setback. With news that the transfusion hasn't lifted Olivia's blood levels enough to start the latest round of chemo.
Not good news.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You've just got the blood test results and what are they, 41?
41. They need to be 75 to start chemo.
What, you live on the edge, don't you? You have changed your face, your whole... I can feel it.
I'm glad actually we're going up, and Drago seems to be a bit more upbeat. My main concern is just delaying the chemo, obviously.
With your birthday wish strong in your mind.
Yep. We hope it comes true.
You're a great dad and a great mum. You really are.
But within days, there's good news again. Olivia's blood levels have risen and she's able to start her treatment.
Am I having the chemo today?
Yeah. You are having the chemo today? Yeah. Can you open your mouth big and wide?
How cold do you think it is, Dylan?
10.
10?
After spending time with these families, I'm overwhelmed by the roller coaster journey they endure. And somehow, kids like Dylan understand it's a journey driven by hope and the power of their parents' love.
Being brave, being strong, you can get past it. As long as you can hold on to what you love, you can get through anything.
He's paving the way for research. He's paving the way for the next lot of kids that get cancer. And through doing that, he may get a cure.
Are these trials essentially buying him time?
These trials are aimed at a cure. And, you know, penicillin was a clinical trial once upon a time. So you never know, miracles happen.
Oh no!
For the Lamberts, they know they also need a miracle.
I had a dream one night. I just dreamt of giving her away at a wedding. And to me, that just gave me the strength that she's going to make it through all this. She's going to be there. Somehow she's going to do it.
Maybe we'll be back here in a couple of years talking about our little miracle and how she pulled through all of this against the odds.
Sure.
Because we're just never ever going to give up, ever.
Can I have a kiss?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yucky, yucky.
Hello, I'm Tara Brown. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our extra minutes, segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.